Hoi hoi hoi, hello hello, it is Renlax. I'm back for another stream. Hooray, more stream, more West of Loathing. Look at that is me, Renlax, wanted in 57 states. Yes, they had to make more states just so they could make me wanted in more of them. They invented the many more states just so they could be like, this guy, nah, can't be having him doing all of this shit. Put posters everywhere, make more places, claim more land where we can have him be wanted. They built an entire island just so they could have more wanted posters for me. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good old day, morning, evening. It's been fine-ish day. Still a lot of rain, so I don't walk outside as much. But it happens. Can't have nice weather. And especially since I don't like the heat either. Summer is really difficult for me. It's either raining or it's stupid hot. So it's a lose-lose situation for me. Whee! Let's see. Continue. Where did we leave off? Ah yes, we left off here. In Dirtwater again. Once again. What do you think? Smell us me? Okay. Okay, any other ideas? Susan reminds you the nuns. Okay. Just gonna. Susan reminds me of the nuns in the old mission, which was a horrible place to be. Susie recommends investigating the bandits in the pickle factory, poking around Dirtwater, and seeing if anybody needs any help. Susie says she told the professor with Ellery brought the scrap. You should take the purple grass back to the nun at the rescue mission in the northeast. Oh, right. Saddle up. I think that one. Go! The burly gristle man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin of a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, branching his skinning knife and say, bother me and you'll be next. Bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Bother him. Show me your skinning knife. Watch him carefully. Show him my skinning knife. That's not a knife. This is... We shoot with both knives. You skin it too, eh? I'm not professional or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. Alright, come over here and watch close. I'll show you a couple tricks. Ooh, learn something. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skin, so you're happy. Ooh, an electric snake skin. Good. And experience. 20 experience. That's good. Alright. Hello. I got the grass thing. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave and the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Nah, nothing I really want from here. Alright, howdy there, Cyrus. Sure, we can go to the old mission. See if I can beat it. How much experience am I at? 105, can I upgrade? Cannot upgrade my health anymore. I probably have to... I could upgrade my bean shield, I guess. Yeah, gonna do that and blood beans. Buff my tankiness a little bit. Kick him. Yeah, 6 action points. Cast the bean shield. Make sure that I can't be damaged easily. Cast this. Yeah, that doesn't do much to begin with, so... can I one-shot these guys now? I can. Good. Alright, let's start one-shotting them. Last time we got wrecked. Because all of them got to do spooky damage at me. Now there's one less to do spooky damage, and I am in okay. Well, it is a good thing that I have... There is indeed one less of them. Oh, that doesn't do enough to kill. Target will recover 10, 15... Well, this is unfortunate. I still took way too much damage. use the snake liver to heal a little bit. Doesn't end my turn. I can kill another one of them. And gonna disable that one. Then we're gonna hope that they... So now there's only 2 attacking me. And he hopefully kills one. Good. My little buddy killed one. My HP regen does a little bit. Gonna heal myself with this little trauma kit thing. Nom nom. Consume it. Cannot kill him. Can kill him. Okay. So just enough to just outright kill that one. Then there's only one left. Which hopefully with the combined might of all of us, we can now kill it. All it cost us was a couple of healing stuff. First time I've had to actually use that kind of thing. Bonk. 75 experience. Goody. Ooh, gold tooth. Mine. Ah, it's twitching. Can't be having that. We can't be twitching on Twitch. That's dangerous. That's too much Twitch. Kill it before it overloads the system. 15 gold and a gold tooth. Nice. Skull is sitting at a weird angle. Guess that's notable for some reason. Under it, the skull is resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting sense is a final you honed through, though not very discriminating. Souvenir soup. Spoon. 3 moxie. Listen closely. The skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. The empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below. Oh, hey, this is where your skull you found goes. Oh, put it back. There we go. Safe and sound. All the skulls have been cemented together for some reason. Pick it apart. At the center of the pile, you unearth a skull, a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than the stones usually do. Creepy whispering stone. Weird. The stone is only whispering, but still an eerily louder than most of the stones in this encounter. Listen. This rock is really whispering over stone. It's a one words dialect you can barely understand, though. Wait, no. It's just a thick accent, is all. Listen more closely. You listen carefully to stone. Over the course of a few minutes, its whispering resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you understand the accent now. You got the perk, Appalachian skull whispering. Eerie. You're fluent in a very specific dialect of the whispers of the dead. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Whisper to them. You whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones, and they settle down a bit. Neat. It's a plaque. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to enter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put it stopped it. Gross. Geez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Open it, muscle 10. Ground the strain and force the heavy sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up to fight. Oh, gee, they were not kidding. Come forth, my little minion. And I'm gonna just put the shield on me for no particular reason. That's a lot. He's got 20 armor. Well, good thing we got magic. Oh, never mind. We didn't need to worry at all. We could take him out in one turn, apparently. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. 60 XP, St. Beefus' finger, St. Beefus' thigh. Ah, perfect. That's one saint that won't be performing any more miracles, yeah. So big that he had more bones in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. St. Beefus' legs were so big that he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. Plus 2 muscle, plus 10 maximum health. Wait. What is this? Oh, this is a weapon? Okay, so it's 2 muscle and 10 more health. Nah, I want the... no, I want the gold spatula. We are a spellcaster. We require spell. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Huh. Oh well. This alien appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble him. Okay, pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Fight them! Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was to make them angry. Rats! Gotta jump on them. Oh, that's a lot of bones. Santa Cortada's rib cage. Alright. Hopefully they don't all do magic. There we go. The pelvis can remain. Let's get rid of the head. The head might do spells. Get rid of it. Don't want spells. Alright, shoot that one. Ow. No, not my little buddy. Does nothing. That's a shame. Yeah, just take down the rib cage. You take down that one. Ow. Yes, keep bonking the beam. The pelvis does nothing. That's good. Okay, HP regen. Let's get the... Okay, I'm gonna get the pelvis real low. So that it can easily be killed. Get rid of you. Hopefully my little beam friend goes for the pelvis now. There we go. Alright, now we sadly have to start bonking him without magic. Bonk! Shoot him! There we go, only one left. Good, hit me. Do not hit the little bean friend. He's innocent! All he did was hit you guys a little bit and tank a lot. Exacties. 60 Santa Cortada's skull, Santa Cortada's ring. Hooray! Alright, the skull has had a real off again relationship with the rest of Santa Cortada's skeleton. This ring makes you feel like you can be in multiple places at once. Ooh, mysticality, 2 mysticality and 2 speed? What's the one I'm currently using? 5 spell damage. Mysticality doesn't actually boost my... It just boosts my overall stat, so that I can do harder things, yeah. Plaque. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. This dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stick together, even after she was just bones. Oh no. It's a plaque, read it. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Oh, that's a shame. I am a pope! Seriously! Are you sure? Seems fake. Hey, buddy. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the days. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. Oh no, I don't have the Moxie! Oh, what is my Moxie currently? Oh, my Moxie is... Alright, my Moxie went down because I lost... my hair became white. I don't want to pay that much Moxie, or that too much, grab my Moxie, honestly. Oh, 10 more damage, 3 burn damage. Also could upgrade this to make it a lot more effective. Yeah, let's make my AoE. I've been struggling in fights with lots of enemies. I need my AoE to actually be good. Moxie. So let's, did I have anything that gave me... That just gave me a lot of Moxie that I can just put on for a little bit. Okay, I have the souvenir spoon, which went there. I'll forego 3 spell damage so that I can have the 10 Moxie. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush. I'm the sailor's mother, ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. It looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. Fight. Whoa, they're quick. Oh, he got to go first. Oh, he summoned a friend. He summoned a skeleton cardinal. Oh no. Alright, they're probably going to use spell damage, so we're just going to summon our little buddy. And how much damage is this? 26. Okay, so it's starting to actually do a significant amount. And beam shield. And instantly kill this dude. Do not let him do anything. Alright. And you, tie him up. Don't let him do anything. Saint Pope ain't doing nothing. He's stunned. Hit him in the face, and then magic. And shoot him again. There we go. You're gonna summon another dude? Yeah, you do that. No! Beanie! Hit him back. Don't worry. We got this. Finish him off! Go! Ultra shot! There we go. The Pope is dead. Pope's pelvis, fake Pope hat. 2 armor, 2 moxie. Okay. Pretty decent. Yeah, let's put this back on so we have more spell damage again. Submission catacombs. Can I do the... Didn't I have something to do a ritual? That did not really help. That made it. Okay, we already read that. Did I have a book? Necromancer Journal? Okay, not that one. Okay, then I don't know. We'll go bring the items up to them, I guess. Ah. Listened to the skull and it told me secrets. Good. It's empty. Curious. Alright, I got the things. Oh, didn't mean to leave. Sorry. Return the skull. Lock the skull back in. Sorry, I skipped over what it actually said. Return the skull, a little glass. There we go. Pop the Pope pelvis back into Pope pelvis plith. Sister Mary is pleased as a punch. And empty the relic case for spot a finger bone. Return the finger bone saint. Return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. Yeah, we recovered all of the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to help, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much. I can do this old fencer. I don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to incense. Got that BR sensor. Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but just let's say the shiny gold-colored mental sensor and leave it at that. The fan goes in the offhand. Oh, 3 mysticality. I'd rather have the direct spell damage, honestly. It's that skull you recovered. Yay. Ow. Let's go. Silver platter. Why not? Spot a handle calf grazing on the side of the trail, just as it spots you. Eyes glow and 2 shadow cows split off from it, forming a small frightened herd, right into their midst. Ooh, shadow cows. This is the first time I've seen those. Shadow calf. A runty hell calf. Oh boy. Well, just get rid of them. Shoot it. Ow. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not that much damage, honestly. 50 hot damage! Go, Bean! And boom. Got him. Future cow bile, 58 meat, skin cow, extra thick leather. Ah, Susie became stronger! Good. Silver platter.
Howdy, what can I do for you?
Well, do you have a menu?
Menu, what you talking about?
Is this a walk-up style restaurant?
What? No, I'm a silver plater. Plate things it's silver, you know.
Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth.
So, you need something plated?
What are my options? Looks up, you up and down.
I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with a silver hat gets more done.
Say, this will enchant your hat and add 1 to your maximum action points. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that. You hand him the hat, and after time his hand is back, shiny and gleaming. What else can you plate?
You need something plated?
What are my options?
Could plate your melee weapon that you're using. It'll do more damage that way.
This increases the damage of your equipped melee weapon by 3 or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. I'm not that interested in keeping my melee.
I could plate a pistol. It'll do more damage.
Increases pistol by 3 or more against vulnerable. Anything else?
Turnip. That sounds like an interesting challenge. Say, that's my fine-looking tongue you got there. I could plate that for you.
My actual tongue? The one in my head? 5,000 to plate the turnip. Plate your tongue. Well, anything for a weird life. Go ahead and silver plate my tongue, why not?
Open as wide as you can.
The process is extremely painful. You got perks, silver tongue, 3 moxie, hooray! Immediately afterward, you ask him for a complete refund, and he gives it to you. Oh. Okay, so I kept my money, but I still got the silver tongue, so I got the thing, but then my silver tongue let me talk him into giving me my money back. Neat. I like when I get my stuff back immediately. Let's upgrade all of these by 1 more. Okay, so I need 5... Okay, I need to get back up to 5,000, then I can make a silver turnip. Whatever that's gonna do. And can somebody just give me money? Your vibrato returns with a thing, he starts bleeping at you, and you play hot and cold with it, and you find a weird looking crate hidden behind some rock. Open it. Fumble around the outside of the crate and find a bit that makes the lid slip when you push it. El vibrato scrap and El vibrato punch card. Oh, neat. Don't know what that does, but sure. Alright, go to Fort Oldhead. You're on a rushing river, which a family of 4 is attempting to cross. However, the ridge is only wide enough for 2 at a time, and they only have 1 lantern to light the way. Help them solve this puzzle. 15 mysticality. Find out that it's broad daylight and don't need the lantern. They seem a little bit embarrassed by this revelation and let you cross the bridge first. Nice. Good. Punch card. It's a piece of thick paper with a few square holes punched in it. Looks like the ones they used for a census back in 90. Alright, Fort Oldhead. Hello. Climb in the watchtower, take a look around. Nice view from up here. Use my binoculars. See the mine entrance and ways to the west. You discover a new map location. Lost Dutch oven mine. Climb down from watchtower, feature the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Tidy. Of course I do. Doesn't seem to notice me. Beg your pardon. Pardon me. Pardon. Sorry about that. Pardon me. Yep. Excuse. Yep. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. Very important that I walk in. It's a giant map of the region. Table a little model of the region. The stores are very clean. Flush this one. Flush this one. Flush handler missing though. Flush this one. 4. I need a flush. No pin. Thought that might have been insignia pin. 3 pistol damage. Okay. That could be nice if I were just doing a pistol. So the office and the previous in the same, of course, as you do. The barracks. Open. Smelling salts, silver bullet, all that. Use a pick lock. Chemical bullet. What? In addition to lead, this bullet is made with a substance that is highly poisonous when it gets into your blood. Poisons an enemy. Neat. And, oh, needles. Got a silver bullet, hardtack. Oh, artillery saber. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using guns. +6 pistol damage. Wow. You could get some really good loot here if you were doing a more gun-centric build. Shells filled with a skeleton army supply. Examine it. Pick up a random can and read the label. Jellied oyster shells. Black. Look for something else. Candied mold. Yuck. I'm just gonna spam because you never know if they suddenly give you something for doing this. Ah, doesn't seem like it. But maybe here. No, okay. Okay. We're gonna say that nothing happens there. Ah, trash can. No way. Now we have the stench resistance. Some stench resistance, huh? I know I had an item for that. Doesn't say I have to have a lot. It just says I need to have stench resistance. There we go. So just, old patrol cap. Neat. Okay, yeah, no, this is like pistol character heaven. Knapsack, cryptic note about ley lines. There's also an evil looking letter bound tome. Grab it. Intermediate next mix. Ah, last thing is a little diary, which I decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. I read it. Seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. And several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch is that plan came in when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. Last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning the station, reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. That's a shame. Alright. Vampiric yodel. Alright, sure. It seems like it's probably pretty dangerous, so sure. Yeah, no. What else could it possibly do to me? It took my hair. Are you certain dark arts and no laughing matters? Because we really messed you up. Yeah, read it, I said. As you read the word in the book, a voice that is not your own howls along with them in your head. As you get near to the book, the howls become more and more melodic. Vampiric yodel. Yodely hoo. If you cost steal 5 health. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes and puffs out black smoke. You don't feel so well. Body withers and shrinks. You got emaciated. -3 muscle. Oh no! My body. Look how thin my body is. I was so thick before, but now I'm so thin. Ah, my muscle. This masquerade is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem too interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if we're reaching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. There's no name. There's no name. There's no name. I still don't have foraging. Can't get this candle up. That's annoying. Sure, let's hop in and fight one. I should be able to just kill you in one turn. Bam. Military grade whiskey, 20 experience. Let's fight another one. Get him! Good. Ow, okay, you guys do hurt though. Good. Alright. Oh. Kill a couple. It's in their bullet. Nice. Don't have enough experience for anything, but hey. It really would be funny if I could launch those and just kill all of these skeletons. Excuse me, sorry, excuse me. Doesn't seem to notice me. I feel ignored. Notice me! Notice me! Sorry about that. Excuse me, yep. They have to put on their uniform or something for them to notice me. Either that or this is just a nowhere place. I need to harvest that so I can look at the last grave as well, potentially. Sure, let's go to the Dutch oven mine. As the trail curves through a patch of marshy ground, you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's Stankobo, a cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors. It saw you even before you smelled it. Attack it! Gotta jump on him. Cast my spell! A mighty beam! And shoot it. Bam. Get out of here, silly cow. Cow fangs, roasted cow tongue, and Susie gets slowly more power. Wow, this is stinky fishers. I can't get in close enough. On some stench resistance at least. Okay, so I need to have stench resistance on. Do I have any food that specifically gives me stench resistance? I gotta have something that gives stench resistance that I can eat, right? I really have not... There's no food that buffs that? Huh. Honestly, I'm surprised by that. Alright, I guess we'll put on the... This thing, was it? No, this one. Meat smelling flowers. I put... This sluice isn't very tight. Tighten it. Good. Experience. Stench is barely tolerable. Lost Dutch oven. Those locks are all unlabeled unlocked. Miner's pants and gas mask. Ooh. 2 armor for pants. And a gas mask which reduces everything but gives more stench resistance. Miners must have eaten down there to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Soda crackers. Nice. Oh! I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it! Spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do it. Inspect the spittoon. Oh geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill. Occasionally a little bubble pops up the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne, left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke the thick black cigars which are light with tufts of burning human hair. That's what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your arm as you plunge it into this toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies as your stomach prepares to hose the poison off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull out. Pull out. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole of the spittoon bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak streaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. You've got an item. Spit-soaked pants. Hooray! 2 armor and 2 speed. Ah, that's so good. Yes, that's what it is. I created mining supplies, I assume. Pry it open. Can of kerosene, sulfur. Being picked over. Cart's empty. Oil it. Ah, sure. Lubricate the elevator liberally. Ride down. Yay! I fixed the elevator. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on every surface. You knew so that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for if not this? Curious. Take it. Give me. Money and experience. Ow. Hey there. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even see you. Try to talk to him. Hey buddy, okay. You wave your hand in front of his face, but it doesn't react at all. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. Just having a rough day. Shovel's dull to uselessness. Was one of the miners digging with his helmet, a broken pickaxe? Looks like a miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. Oh no, an ominous ladder leading you down into a deep dark pit. Climb down! What could possibly go wrong? Fingerbones are all splintered, the hair of the back of your neck stands up. There's still little bits of fingernail in these gouges. Your heart is pounding. This gem is pretty but smells terrible. Extract it. A fluvius emerald. Perfect. This guy seems like a gnaw off of his own hands before he died. You get out of this pit right now. The guy worked his fingers to the bone digging and then worked his bones to the marrow. You have to get out of this pit right now. These scratches are just painted on in blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. The gouge marks are dark with blood. You have to get out of the pit right now. As you get near the rock, the voice in the head begins screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Fine. No. No, no. Come on. Ah, let me sneak behind it. Fine, I'll leave. I got enough money to buy the thing now. I can silver the turnip. Well, at least we got the spittoon done. Right, now we can go back to filter the porcelain cow. There we go. The silver plater. With a shout, more of a loud hiss, the skeleton leaps at you from behind the underbrush. She's wearing a cavalry hat and a cavalry saber. It isn't riding a cavalry horse, which I'm pretty sure is the main thing that differentiates cavalry from infantry, if not the only thing. Fight the skeleton. Show her your cavalry pin. The skeleton stops short as you show her your cavalry pin and snaps you a respectful salute. You take the opportunity to commandeer some of her spear gear. Military grade whiskey. Okay, neat. Old cavalry saber, just bad weapon. What are my options? No. No. Plate the turnip! Takes the turnip and gives it back a short time later. Shiny and gleaming.
All the way down in the middle, so it wouldn't rot inside, which I can wear this hat now.
Turnip crown. 3 muscle, 3 mysticality, 3 mystical. Oh my god, that is... So... I don't have enough money. I don't know if he can silver another one of my things, but that's just a straight up upgrade. Like, it's 1 less mysticality, but having 3 more in the others is pretty good. Let's go back to Dirtwater and sell stuff. Notice the trails of bird vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing: a hellcalf's grazing. Kill it. I need the money. Take it out. Burn it. Get out of here. Good. And Susie carves another. Alright. Hello, friend. I am here to sell. This gin is half as valuable as a pungent you're in money. And you should probably wash your hands before you spend it. That one doesn't say to just sell it. Oh, I have a... What is the ring I'm currently using? Oh, I am using the goblin engagement. I'm like, wait, am I not using that? Just sell it. There we go. Give me money. Handful of coins. These little stack of coins that are either from a time or place when or where coins were or are used as currency instead of meat. Well, that sounds like a weird place. Who the fuck would want to live in a place like that? Where we don't use meat as money? What kind of silly people would do that? It's the only money I would accept ever. Could sell them to a dental student. Well, if I happen to find a dental student, I guess. Okay. Oh, we got enough money to hopefully be able to silver that hat. Depends on if he does silver things multiple times, or if I have to. Shot rings out and something buzzes past you. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case these two things are connected and not just say someone hunting nearby and there's also a bee. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds, because all the trees around her are pine trees. You'll notice that she's been out here a very long time, which you can infer from the way she's literally a skeleton. Attack her. You dare shoot me, the mighty Renlax? I will show you what for. Take the beam, and then a shot in the face. There you go. Cargo jeans. Neat. +4 pistol damage. Wow, I have gotten so many things to boost my pistol. Can I somehow silver this further? Options. Plate your hat. Plate your hat. Now, not only is this a 3 mysticality, 3 muscle, 3 moxie, it's a 1 maximum AP, and then we toss the electric snake skin on it. Now, this is the ultimate, the ultimate helmet. Not only does it give a lot of every stat, it also gives me an extra AP and 7 spell damage. I have upgraded this hat to become the ultimate. It's a shame I wasted 500, but I can make that back if I go fight random things. You come across a goblin marching around in the woods. They're taller than typical goblin, probably because their boots are taller than typical goblin boots. In fact, these boots are so tall they must be half stuffed with socks to keep the tops from jamming the goblin in the groin. The goblin sees you and marches over, attempting to look intimidating instead of awkward. Hey, human! Hey, what are you doing in this place? This is my ground for stomping. Do you mean your stomping grounds? What? Talk to it. Your boots, which are very tall, I am seeing. Yes. Tall boots to having, so also tall am I. That's cool, but they're uncomfortable seeming weary. I too having no sensation in my feet now, so this is fine. I don't have outfox and I want the experience. And I want his boots. Those are my boots now. As long as I don't break them from killing you. Got jack boots and guffin. 4 muscle doesn't do much. Increase you nothing by 0 for the rest of the day. Ah, perfect. I have some kind of goblin bread. It doesn't look very appetizing. Like a soft gray potato. Needle. Because somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. An old burnt crate. Guess it came with the property. Kick it open. Lasso and repressed rancher candy. Oh no. So disable somebody for a bit and melee damage. Oh, we're doing so much melee damage. That'll come in handy. Oh. Hey, like, howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds, that's a derogatory term created by the man, but basically, yeah. Buy one. Hey, groovy. Thanks. Herbal remedy? Doesn't do anything. This is a little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Doesn't do anything. Perfect. Hey, yeah. Howdy, man. What happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's not natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier to. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get the hat? Oh, this, a friend of mine made it, man. I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking, trying new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like a kind of ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you find one of those, man. This one, you mean? Nice, man. Butter is like a mirth, man. Except natural. Can you dig it? Strange head sack. For muscle. Oh, might buy that to that hat. How to run I'm Renlax. Hi, I'm Louise Lathrop. Why long face, Louise? Jeez, basically, because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. So they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. It is such a mess. How do you get into this predicament? I headed west after graduating baking school. Fell in with those two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was. I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local weed, not doing any work. So you're looking for work. Gosh, yes, desperately. The trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. I just want to get out of here. Sorry, no. No, shucks. So if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Manure, a huge supply of unused fertilizer. Garden. Look at this garden. This is a mighty garden. Abandoned pickle factory. Well, you're El Vibrato bleeps and you follow the signal because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Fight it. It doesn't look so bad. See? One, same as a lot of other enemies. One big fireball, fire beam, and then a shot to the face with a rifle, and it's done. We have enough scraps to bring to the guy now. Haunted pickle factory. Well, that's fine. I don't believe in ghosts. I only believe in skeletons. Gretchen lost 1801 to 1879. She was very terrible. Can't see that one because I don't have as spooky as the factory is. The woods beyond is even spookier. Should probably take your chances here. Fine. Feel a sudden electric jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ow! Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Lass is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally probably. Good, get suited up. Clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green overalls. Mrs. Lass is predicted is furious.
Late again? Your bag of shot taking a stop for granted. You think you're gonna find a place for nice dormitory in a reasonable price company store like ours somewhere else? Well, you're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work, your pickle hopper duty.
Start your shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down to the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the Q shunts to keep the levels equal. If you got uneven pickle levels, Miss Lass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from a cane is minimum you'll get. Damn it. The end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouthful. Miss Lass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes until the second.
Break's over, second shift. You get over that salt tank now.
Oh god. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be the salt tank beauty. White lung is the nasty business.
Coughing you on down and get the salt tank back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. I always had to remember 976, idiot.
Please let me out of here. Another 180-second break before third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water. We heard a rumor they're considering.
Break over! Get over the boiler!
Oh no, please let me out, please. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. Stinks in here. You try to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Lass screams you dropping a coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out, please, let me out.
119 degrees, idiot. Not 189. Not 181. What do you think we're paying for?
You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. The gas you find is now out of the horrible hallucination or possession or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel this thing of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. This trash smells like gherkins. It says factory activation lever. Don't pull it for now. This trash smells like sweet pickles, dill pickle, bread and butter pickle, cornichons, half sour pickles. You don't even know what those are. That's just dill pickles. Curious hopper. The approacher goes, gotta, can't sleep, it's alright. You alright there, partner? Can sleep. Yikes. Warning, queue shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. There's a lever here. And you can put it in 13 to 5 to 15. I need to balance them out. 10, 11, 12. 12, 10, 11. 11. $10, 12. God damn it. Will it reset if I go back? 11, 10, 12. 9, 13, 11. 11, 12, 10. Just clicks. $10, 11, 12. God damn it! You know, right there. Okay, let's go do salt instead. Approacher goes, salt, gotta salt the salt. Salt, you right there? Salt! Okay, salt. Salt knife, 531. Salt made rank 531. I don't remember what she said. $777? Vinegar. Approacher goes, not right, you're right there. Oh, the temperature's not right, it's all wrong, not right, oh, okay, then you, all wrong. Turn it, temperature is 93, add some coal. Got a shovel. Coal furnace. It got one shovel full of coal in. 93 degrees. Wow. Some steam is released. 83. I don't remember what specifically she said. The coal burns away and the vinegar heats up by 21. Pull it. Well, nothing happens. Something in the machinery room must not be set up correctly. You don't say. Ten, 8, 9, 14, 10, 13, 11, 11, 10. Am I supposed to get them to be the same number? I don't fucking know how to do that. I don't know how much. Does it say anywhere the number you want? Because I'm not gonna fucking remember that. And this one is the middle one doesn't seem to have a way to get rid of it once you increase it. Okay, I'm just gonna. This one, it's the first one I'm gonna. Because I don't. Yeah, Pickle Factory is the first thing that comes up. Okay. Then we have to use one. Okay, so I'll start with 976. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I'm too high up. How do I reset it? Oh, okay. Okay, good. So it does just correct itself. Okay. Stars 93 was heated 190. Okay. This is what they said to do. 190 degrees. There we go. Okay, this, according to the site, this is what's supposed to be done. Pull it. Get Ghost Pickle 3. Oh, what? It says factory activation lever. Pull the lever and there is a deafening roar as the older machinery springs alive. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. Get 3 Ghost Pickles, make it difficult to damage for the rest of the day, turning into a spooky ghost. Oh, cool. All that work with 3 pickles, no wonder this place went out of business. This guy was comes from the cucumber room, drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, then clatters to the floor as replaced with a pile of bones. Get a pile of bones and cucumbers, goes from the salt room, drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, and then collapses into a pile of remains, salt crusted skull. The vinegar room drifts through the door, gives you a grateful look, then vanishes, puff of smoke, puff of bones. Vinegar soaked bones. Yep. Well, probably 40% bones and 60% cucumbers, if you had to guess. Etched into the skin of one of the cucumbers to see the phrase, all the same, all the same, all the same. This skull bears the mark of prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is number 976. Those bones are all rubbery because they've been soaked in vinegar. Gross. You can faintly make out the number 190 scratched into one of the bones. Yikes. I got the ghost pickles. Well, back to the pickle factory. Made some pickles. There's no pickle ingredient left to make the pickles out of, even if pickle actually seemed like a word at this point. Alright. To the circus! There's a dusty wooden crate laying on their trail, and it turns out to be half full of old dynamite. It's probably not something I should just be laying at. Didn't sound like that. I'll take it. Careful, pick out the freshest looking sticks and get away from the rest as quick as possible. 4 more dynamite. Yay! I'm in a circus that those clowns in Metro were talking about. Exploring a circus sounds like a fun way to kill some time. We can get over the fact that the place is full of people dressed up as... No, they're not creepy. They're fun. They're friends. Like the guy at the ticket booth who notices you and gives you a little wave. Look around. Aw, look at him! How can he be anything but a friend? As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use for the last thing they want to deal with its customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Talk to him. Hello! Welcome to Barnaby Ball's perfectly normal traveling circus. Sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came at the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. Presumably you can sell me one. Why, certainly I can. It's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, this price is a real steal. Well, you got that right. My sisters are expensive. Well, now, there's no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skills by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. I'm about to ride. I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. Tell me about the food. We've got your favorites, popped corn, sarsaparilla with fancy new bottle caps. And get this, did you hear about that new thing fella invented? Cotton candy. Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works, mostly, more or less. Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives. Let me tell you, he does this and makes it stunt where you get a volunteer from the audience up on the stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? Well, oh, right, sure. You're pretty good at selling me on this. Why? Whatever do you mean? I told that Fox the Clown. First you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, and then you describe it circling in a term that makes it sound distinctly cut rate. Well, now, you really expect me to pay that much? You'd be going your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if it's really chintzy as you describe it, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome poor word of mouth. Which leads me to the conclusion that for some reason you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. Clown starts looking nervous. Now, let's not jump to conclusions, friends. I'm just pulling a leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all in good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Sure, but what are you going to do with half a horse? The circus is more entertaining. I'm going to think about it. See the circus. Oh, I can't unfox him anymore now. I'd like to run away with the circus. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we aren't hiring. Oh, man. Clown whistles. Hey, you need to take everyone in, Chief. I don't have enough money right now. Somebody give me money as I beat them up for it. And we're about to bleep. Ah, this might give me money. Destroy this thing. I want to see the circus. Let me into the circus. There we go. Money. No, that doesn't give money. Let's go to the professor. Maybe we'll get some money on the way there and back. There's a skull that's rolling around the road toward you. Like, directly toward you. And when you step to one side, it's worth the match. Face it. Really? This thing wants to fight? Alright, sure. Give me money. Bam. No money. Why is nothing giving me money? Hello, Professor.
Good to see you again. Now, we got just 5 pints of scrap yet.
Yep, got it right here. Ambles over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to think.
Great, let's do me just, yep, okay. Just do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to get a keystone from it. Take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Familiar with the lost Dutch oven mine, Grim Place. That's where I found a chassis for the fabricator. Where it's behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting.
Alright, I'm on it. Okay, fabricate a key. I got a key. I'll bring out a key. Professor assures you that is key. Opens El Brato locks. Neat. He said to go here. Find a liquor cabinet standing in the woods. Maybe there used to be a house around it. You try opening it, find it to be locked. That's probably why you didn't get stolen boat or stolen walls. Decent whiskey and decent wine. Alright. Let's get that stench resistance up. Set all the way in the back, so hopefully it means all the way down and in there. Try to talk to him. I still can't talk gibberish, unfortunately. The pile was pretty obvious and made on purpose. Closer inspection reveals that the stones are mortared together. What could be hidden here? Bust the pile, move the rocks by hand, magic the rocks away, talk the rocks into leaving, magic them away. There's a trapezoidal piece missing from this weird crossbar thing. Insert a keystone. Insert the keystone to the crossbar. Sneak, enter the portal. Whee! Bend over to examine the device and extend to stub your toe in it. It hurts, but the box moves. It must be lighter than it looks. Take it. Grab the device. The professor will want to see it. El vibrato device. We recovered this device from one of those weird El vibrato roots. The professor would surely like to see it. Yep. What's inside it? Ah, no. You have learned that El vibrato word for toilet. It says Nokopaka, Facha, Nokopaka, Nevizovrum, Zukalaka, Upushka. Monolith is dark. The trapezoid missing from this box. It's dark, there's a circular hole in the bottom. This seems like there might be some doorway. There's no keyhole or handles or anything. Strange device with 3 buttons. Leave them be for just a second. Okay. Neat. Push the first one. Those things aren't friendly. Neither am I. Get a jump on them. Get out of here, machine. Bam. Okay, Oliver brought the scraps. Second one. These things ain't friendly. Neither am I. Get them. I can't kill them, unfortunately. So, summon my little friend. 14 to 19. Yeah, that's not gonna be worth it. Let's take out a square. Bam! Ow! Oh boy! 23! Oh no, little bean golem friend! Kill them! Kill them quick! These things are actually dangerous. Don't let them hit us too much. Ow! Okay, 14. I can live that. Alright, we're gonna have to cast the shield next time. 60 El vibrato scraps, El vibrato punch card, complicated, and El vibrato keystone. Neat. Okay. Can't put anything there. Nope, 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 nope. Insert keystone. You got an item, El vibrato loop. It's a large loop of that real El vibrato material. It's slightly bigger around it than your head. Try it on. To place the ring around the head, 2 things happen. One is that it begins humming and shimmering in that weird way El vibrato things shimmer. And the other is that you suddenly feel as if you put earplugs in your brain. Your thoughts get weirdly quiet. You sense the surrounding magical and psychic energy is almost completely muffled. Weird. I'll say it's weird and not entirely pleasant. You take off the headband. Okay. -5 mysticality. Let's not put that on. Don't break it. We'll bring it to the professor. I'm sure he'll want it. Third one. This couldn't possibly go badly for me. Did I have food that gave armor? Increases armor by 5. Drink it. You cork the laudanum and spill most of it on the ground before drinking the remainder. It's just as well. The whole bottle would definitely have killed you. Gain effect laudanum. Oh god then. Alright, so that's 5 more armor, right? 5 armor. Yes, I have a lot of extra armor thanks to the attack hard and the laudanum now. They're not friendly. Nobody is friendly here. 8 to 14. It does so little. I really need to upgrade this thing so much. Alright. I'm gonna have him tank some hits, gonna magic myself up. And then we're gonna start shooting. Yeah, we just need to... Whiff. Aha! Did I? Yeah, summon little buddy. Alright, there we go. No! Wait, aha. Yeah, the melee ones I don't worry too much about. It's the ranged ones that have been really killing me. At least the little skeleton buddy took one hit for me. We will not be fighting more of these guys afterwards. Stench damage. Aha! Get poisoned. Bonk! I'm doing so much once my spells run out. 100 experience we brought to chip, so we brought to punch cards. Good. Alright, 429. Really want this to be better. I think we're just gonna Hellbender to boost our spells a lot. I just need my spells to actually kill things. Alright, let's go back to Professor, I guess. I should be real hard to kill for any normal enemies that doesn't have like magic. 10 extra armor. Well, harder. You don't have anything else to boost. Put the Elder Vibrato headband on him. You put the headband on him and he blinks rapidly, shaking his head. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm still in the mine, uninjured, hungry but not starving. I can't have been very long, perhaps a day. Good. Well, I must have you to thank, friend. Howdy, feeling better? I should say so. Thank you for outfitting me with this remarkable device. I mentioned it. What's your name? Murray Morris. Skipper to unknown, purveyor of mysteries. Fancy, what brings you to this mine? Excavating the unknown from mysterious to purvey. Of course, or at least attempting to. Must admit that until you put this device on me, I was quite overcome. Overcome? Quite. I'm oversensitive to psychic emanations, you see. Always have been. As it happens, this curious little hole is absolutely overflowing with them. They're none too friendly. I can tell you that for certain. It was risky business my coming here. I took the gamble and lost. A miraculous thing that you happened to buy when you did, my friend. We should go. Get out of here as soon as possible. Good idea. I've been staying in a town called Dirtwater. Just out. You could probably do some good business purveying mysteries there. A capital idea. Then I shall see you there. He hefts the pack onto his shoulder and leaves with a wave. See you later, Murray. Neat, there will be a new store there. Can I not suggest for the baker woman to maybe go there and start a bakery? Let's get that spell damage back. Still don't have enough money for the circus. Yeah, let's get back to Dirtwater. Wow, nothing? Huh, there must really have been. Hey! Give her pickle factory remains. In the world, it's the Gherkin brothers. Please, I want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe here's the reward. 1500 meat. These things are still switching. Better lock them up there as we say. Thanks a bundle. Well, I accidentally killed the first band. So... I can see you. You know, I really clean up the area. I plumb out of bounds for you. Does that mean I get to be sheriff? No. I guess you could be marshal if you want. Oh, coincident. That's my middle name. Thanks again for your help, your marshal. No problem. Hi, marshal. How are you? Thanks. Okay. Neat. Murray's Curiosity and Bean. Should I be worried, Murray, that this is what you set up?
Hello again. Thank you for telling me about this town. My friend, it's a marvelous location. That's two good turns you've done me.
Not to mention it. Speaking
of which, there's a curious headman back. Fortune willing, I won't be needing again. No more gamblers like that for me.
As it's dark in here.
Atmosphere, my friend. I saw mysteries. Things which cannot be partly experienced in the cold light of day.
Why not?
Well, it wouldn't be any fun.
Okay. Where's all your merchandise?
If the locked case behind me, there are things that must be kept from prying eyes and unprepared minds.
And thieving hands.
That goes without saying.
Gotcha. See what you got. All-purpose beans can serve any purpose if you are a master chef. I'm not a master chef. Oh, a glass sphere. Didn't I need that for something? I think I did. All-purpose beans. Magician's pants. 5 mysticality. Gets more non-combating random encounters. It's a boring little brass ring. It's so boring you don't even notice anymore. What rings are we even talking about? Golden scarabpin. 5 mysticality for Lapel. I'll buy this one for later. In case I want to just run around and see if I get any random encounters that expands the map. What should we be doing? Fellows me, any ideas? Any other ideas? Reminds Professor. Let's just... Professor reminds me to find a weird box in the elevator battery and take the professor's dirt water and see if anybody needs help. Much obliged. Need any help? Oh, everything's fine as rain. Okay. Hey, Lloyd. Ever anything interesting back here? No, I'm not sure what we're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It was what got him fired eventually. The senator's wife wasn't amused. He murmurs around in the bar for a minute, then blows the dust of a tiny piano, about 9 inches tall. Hey, you can keep the piano, as long as you don't ask me about the trick.
Miniature piano. Okay, thanks, friend. Miniature piano. Be right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Use it. And it's playing right now. Want to turn on? Yeah. Piano isn't playing right now. Want to turn it on? So you wind a crack and the piano starts tinkling merrily. So tinkly. Neat. How are all my stats looking? Fine-ish. Play poker. Ante up. I have money. Dealer gives first 90 and estimate your chance of winning 40s. Glamorously strategize. 20% more. Gumptiously strategize. Plus 20. Cleverly strategize. Plus 20. Yeah, I win. Ante up. Forcefully race. Forcefully strategize. Yeah, I won! I need my stats to be higher now before we do more gambling. And a player works. Slap. No.
Oh, no meals for you, but yeah, well, slap goodbye. That's like anybody else in the saloon.
Okay. Man. Can't believe this does nothing. What is the point? This isn't gonna say bartender for darts. I don't want to. Have you gotten any more stuff? Nope. Nope, sorry. Meant to leave. Anything here happened? Mail for me? Nope. Okay. You only sell hot dogs still? Oh, to see you. What's new, Doug? Interesting you should ask. Ever since that curiosity shop opened next door, some of my sausage has been floating. Hovering dog. Spell damage by 7. Oh. Huh. Interesting. That'd be a good food. Hovering hot dogs, huh? Alright, time to do the wander. So you're riding a destination, you pass by a building in which a barn dance is happening. I think that makes it a barn. The people inside seem to have a pretty good time. Join in. Most in a grand old time at the barn dance. You even learn a few more new moves. Most of the moves involve pretending to reel somebody across the dance floor with a lasso, but they're still new moves. Neat. Gonna do this. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened?
Dang holes through my rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms.
Give him a ride back to Dirtwater.
Thank you kindly, stranger.
You help the guy onto the back of your horse and give him a lift back to that.
Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but I doubt we'll ever meet again.
Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, we're gonna do some wandering again. Notice trails of vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean thing. A hell calf. Cast a spell, kill it. And let's go to the professor. Tainted beef. Susie gets another notch. We'll do this up until we get to professor's place again. Alright, I can jump! I didn't realize there was a jump button. What have I been doing this entire game? I have not been jumping. I didn't even think that was going to be a possibility of what I could do. Now you're in for it, guys. Now I have to jump everywhere to make up for not having jumped until now. Cheap whiskey. Neat. Silversmith's house. Dance, 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 dance. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting in a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular, ends up even less somewhere in particular. Check it out. It's mostly full of old rocks, not even interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you'll just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought that you might have missed something valuable. So you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks and eventually find one that might be worth something. And we get the experience because we got the mind-splaining trait. Haha! Right, to the graveyard. Pick the lock. Ooh, money! Good. We do be needing that money. Yeah, you see braided fuses, take out a nerve rock. Investigating more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in a rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Maybe we're just out of matches. Take the dynamite. More dynamite! Hooray! Just lots of random encounter stuff for a little bit. Okay, we'll fight the cow. Get out of here. This also powers up Susie, so it's all good. Cow's blood, brass bull ring. Yeah, nothing new really. What did you have again? Cheap tequila, cheap whiskey, cheap wine, and a shovel. Never mind. Thanks, though. Have a good one. We wander. If you find a crate lying by the side of the trail, its lid knocked loose. It has fell off the track of the cart LTD stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Open it up. Fish through the crate and help yourself to meager but free content. Lasso and range dressing. The missing poultice, you can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. Increasing maximum. Wow! Range dressing, much better in game than IRL. Ben and crate, fell off a wagon. It's mine, mine, mine. Sulfur match and smelling salts. Neat. Deals a hot damage, ignites flammable things. Ooh, handy. Ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding only ghostly translucent valuables. I mean, it doesn't actually specify that the valuables should be ghostly and translucent, but it doesn't seem like he'd have any use for regular ones. Fight him. Got to jump on him. He surprised us, but I surprised him by knowing being magic. Bam. Get out of here. Bit of ectoplasm. Alright, almost at the person. I don't have forging. This is where we have to go. There's a skull just sort of rolling down the road towards it, like directed toward you, and then steps aside towards the match. Alright, guess we're fighting another skull. We should have stayed ahead while he was. Now he's not even ahead. Gustafsson Gulch. Okay, almost back at the professor's house. Before you can react to a sudden howling, ghost train surges over a hill and roars past, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it and barely avoid colliding with you by pulling back hard on the reins. The train vanishes in the distance and the robbers seem really annoyed by interference. Get them. Well, it's not my fault. You guys are terrible robbers then. And if you have... Nah, none of you are that strong. Just... Oh wait, could I have done the AoE? Oh well. I'll have to see how much the AoE does. If you could have killed them, because 1 of 24. I could very much have killed them. These things are nowhere near my power level, apparently. Good to know. Oh, open grave. Give me stuff. Grave dirt. Nice. Hi, Professor! I got you more stuff.
Good to see you again. We had a chance to take a keystone to a lost diamond mine. Look under your unusual pile of rocks. You always make a keystone with 5 more than I brought to scrap in the machine over there.
I have indeed.
Oh, did you find anything interesting?
From the strange device.
Great, let's see. A marvelous find. This device makes batteries. Or will, once I fix it.
Batteries?
Yep. The vibratos power the portable equipment with little electrical marbles, like the one I put in your transponder. I'm sure I don't have to tell you a regular source of those will be incredibly useful.
Awesome. Fabricator battery. Sure. Machine beeps and boops a lot and spits out the battery. Neat. I don't have enough to make a key. Professor is examining something with intense concentration. Okay. Didn't I have a second thing? Do I have to leave and come back in again? Do I need enough scrap? Oh, I made a battery. Okay, I guess that was that. We do have enough money to go to the circus. We brought your bleeps. Alright, fight it. And we can head off to the professor again afterwards. To hopefully get more... To get another, like, key thing. Yay, experience. Alright, friend. Glamour's my lowest one. Sure, we'll do glamour. Have enough? 60, 120, 150? I do not. Let's upgrade the area to get a little bit more AP. Hello, I'd like to see the circus. Presumably sell me one. Yep. After all that arm twisting, I haven't got a lot of choice. 500 meat. Alright, here you go. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting free. Oh, thanks. That's handy. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby, Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus, sideshow, sir," and a loud and enthusiastic voice. Strolling the circus, actually, I guess more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Got it. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas for a tarp over it. Read the sign. The sign says, "Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from the horse bites to consult a doctor." It's a partner. This clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Aww. Extremely muscular clowns will be guarding the entrance of Storm Store stage. Main stage. This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring the bell. There's a kid here searching around with a sad face. Appears to be one of those test your strength. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. What he sees has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons in anticipation. There's nothing interesting that way. Aww. Alright, circus. Anything, I just want to... Ooh, hot food, cold drinks, and tepid candy. The clown is selling rubber toy balloons. Oddly, he looks exactly like the other one. Though I guess it's hard to tell, really, with that makeup and all. Talk to the vendor.
Sweet! Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations.
What is it?
Cotton candy, finest in several sense of the word. Spun sugar, created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy. It's like eating butterfly dreams of kitten wishes. Wooey!
So it isn't actually made of cotton?
No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with.
Found that out at the hard way, didn't you?
Phew!
How do you make it? That's a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top.
This little machine here can't tell you how it works, much as I like to brag. It's state secret.
You invented it?
Not as much a couple dentists show down south were the first ones dentists go figure. Phew! And after hearing about it, managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too.
Now I'm really curious.
Sorry, fella, these secrets in the box are for nobody's eyes but my own. Phew! I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though.
How much does it cost?
Just 300 meat. Phooey.
I'll take one.
Alrighty, that'll be 300 meat. Phooey.
Okay. The clown puts his slide whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of a metal box. He pulls down a lever, and the machine makes a thin squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone in the fluffy cloud.
Here you go. Enjoy. Phooey.
Cotton candy. Yay! Increases my speed by 3. Ah, sugar rush.
Cotton candy, calls the
Clown behind his food, and then makes a whee noise with the slider. Whoop! Come try this.
Just invented a confectionery delight.
Clown is selling their rubber toy. Balloon oddly looks exactly the same.
Howdy there, fella. Interesting on the toy balloon.
How much are they?
Why, you just 30 minutes.
What colors do you have?
Oh, let me take a look. Red, they're all red.
How do you make them float like that?
I did not do it. Heck, they all float around here.
Ho-ho! I'll take one.
Alrighty then, here you go.
Lost 30 meat for a balloon. Anything else I can do? Can tell them about the circus?
Well, it's more of carnival, but let's not split here. What would you like to know?
What are traveling plans? Plans you said are kind of out of the way. What are your plans?
I haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around. We had to lay of land and ho-ho.
Where'd you travel from? Was the previous stop interesting?
Oh, Northwest Ditch. It was a little hole in the ground down in a place. You would never heard of it. Yahoo!
Why is everyone working against clowns?
Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them? Rodeo stop put on. The rodeo clowns took other jobs at circuses and carnivals. Well, the answer just became the normal thing. Carnies to be clowns. It's community, you might say.
Responded Bob guy.
Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Oh, I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho-ho! Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with his dinosaur fellas. Don't miss his show. It's the highlight of Carnival.
Okay, see you around, clown.
Catch you later, like an alligator.
Not neat.
Cold drinks, calls the clown behind this food stamp. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to Encoy's cold soft drink?
You said you're selling them in bottles?
That's right. Got the newfangled crown cork bottled caps and all.
What else do you have?
I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla.
What energy drinks? Nope. How about lemonade? Nope. Vanilla? Nope. Pomegranate? Nope. Orange? Nope. Cherry? Nope. You make the drinks yourself?
If you're ever asking if a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in a traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through the dark towns. How much are they? 205 meat, 205. It's for the deposit on the bottom. Okay, I'll take one. Root beer, ginger beer, sarsaparilla. Root beer. There you go, enjoy. Thank you. Yay, a root beer. Mr. Kelly. Ah, perfect. Exactly what I want. Hot food. Red hots. Cold, calls the clown behind the food stand. Red hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. This is a sign that says lost and found. Talk to vendor. Howdy, sir. Interested in hot foot-long sausage. What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do we make sausage out of? There's only kind of vegetarian option. Mister, it's a carnival, not a hard ball. You've been saying that one up, haven't you? You've been saving that one up, haven't you? For years, thank you, sir. How much are they? 250 meat for your choice of condiment. What are the condiments? I got onion, pickle, relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kind of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard? Oh, looks like I'm all out of blue. Sorry, 2 kinds of ketchup. Yup. Got both ketchup and catsup. Okay, I'll take one. Help yourself to condiments. Clown sausage. Are they actually a foot long? I'm just to stop you right there, seeing as they're laid in prison. You want one or not? I'd like to see the lost and found. Sure thing, what do you lose? Well, nothing. What do you figure you'd see if I had anything you like? Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Clown sausage. Large pork sausage with his choice of condiments, except he was all out of the blue mustard. Damn. Can't believe it. Saying take us to the sideshow. Talk to him. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of a sideshow? What do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh. What does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. No thanks. I can't afford it. I have spent my money on on cotton candy, balloon, root beer, and clown sausage. So, just like a real carnival / circus. Take a closer look. Howdy there, fella. What have we got here? Game for sharp eyes quickly. Help you on an insult. If I suggest one of the other games might be more speed, you're welcome to try your luck at the same. What's the game? I don't know all about me. I've got a bunch of thick skinned, underflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and badly man-made ammunition. Now, your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. And usually honest sounding in description. This card making it sound exactly as difficult as it is. It only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the price? Bigger Barnaby's Bob Stage Shop, which is otherwise sold out. So it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. 10 meat. Down hands you a cheap pistol. Gestures at the balloon. Shoot backwards and cross-eyed. Shoot from the hip. Shoot the balloons until the pistol jams. Manage to pop a few, but not very many. Clown note. Yeah, that's about average. Not enough to win a prize. Sorry. It appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, but it's not clear how it works from here. Take a closer look. Step right up, fella. Step right up. If I may say so, you got the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to have a gamer to put those faculties to test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I know you all the faces, and then I turn them back and I start picking cards. You guess what card I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, eh? What's the price? Take it to Barnaby Bob's steak show. Just otherwise sold out. It's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spread it out in front of you and then turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Ready? Give it a little. Give it a lot. Oh, I need a lot more. Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough to win the prize, though. Oh, man. Oh, I'm not gonna win this one. Well, howdy there, fella. This here game's challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take the big mallet there and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the price? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Sure. Clown takes your meat and puts the big mallet on the counter. It's kind of hard. You pick up a surprisingly heavy mallet and haul it over to the lever, then slam it down as hard as you can. The strike
Here gets about halfway to the bell. Well, no, that's about average, I'd say. Good try, fella. Good solid try. Clown here is selling rubble throw balloons. Oddly, looks exactly like the other one. No, I guess it's hard to tell really, but I'm making it all. Talk to the clown. Howdy, fella. Anything I can do for you? Can you tell me more about the circus? Really more for carnival, but not. Let's not spill it. Hails, haha. What do you want to like to know? Sparring by bomb. Okay, see you around, clown. He's probably saying that. Kid here. Bit around with a sad face. Talk to him. You okay, kid? You lose your parents?
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen me, have you, sure?
Oh, I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like?
Shiny steel lid on the chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. And this extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance of some stage. Clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach.
Right, later.
When?
Later.
But when exactly? Later. Okay, jeez. Merry-go-round. Yep. Condemned. Oh, lost and found. I can see lost and found. Lucky bottle cap. Clown pulls out a wooden box from under a counter and looks inside.
Yeah. Here's unlocked. This one yours.
Puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to the grill for a moment. Look inside. Shiny bottle cap, a chain, folding pocket knife, white silk handkerchief, a bottle of smelling salts. Yep. Yep, that's the one. No problem, sir. Let's go give that to the kid. And then we're gonna have to go find a way to buff our mysticality a lot.
You find my bottle cap.
Is it this one?
That's it. Thank you, sir.
No problem, kid. Oh, now he's a happy kid. Kid are playing with a bottle cap and chain.
Hello. Sorry again. Hello. Again, sir. It's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? Give me my lucky bottle cap for it.
Okay.
There you go.
I got a lucky cap for a balloon. Thanks now. Should I be worried that the kid is gone? I'm sure he's fine. Lucky cap. Presumably this belongs to a kid because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they change it into a chain. Sure. Okay, well, can't do the merry-go-round. I don't have enough money for this, and I'm not powerful enough for other stuff. Wander a little bit. Reach for the sky, clown! You quickly turn around and see a grizzled-looking man in old black clothes, except for his hat, which is the white with brightly colored spots. He's pointing a gun at you. Where are you going, clown? I've never even been to a rodeo. I'm chewing on the clown markings. I have no idea what you're talking about. You mean like a stupid polka dot hat that only a clown would wear? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Man strides up to you, controllably close, and inspects your face. Seems I'm mistaken. Be on your way. Like I need you. No, I think you owe me an explanation. I'm a clown hunter. Lightning here is poor. I mistook you. No other explanation is necessary. How about starting with that hell of a clown hunter is? You hunt clowns? Yes. Are we talking about the same thing here? A guy in white face paint and funny clothes who run around in rodeos to distract the animals? Those aren't real clowns. But are you talking about the old stories? That stuff about how clowns and cows were at war in hell and rodeo clowns dress up the way because they're reenactments? I am. Okay. Now I know you're crazy. Bye, Mr. Crazy. Are you saying that's real? I'll not rest until I raise from a lance. What should I do if I turn into one? Don't let him take you alive. Turns around with a flap of his leather duster and disappears into the trees. Spooky. Though not as spooky as the thought that there might be actual demonic clowns floating around here. Nothing bad. Again, clans are friends. I've yet to see a clown do anything bad. The elevator brought to the transfer thing, he starts bleeping at you and play hot and cold until you find the crate and some scraps. Yay! It's about tombstone. I don't have forging. I really hope one day to get forging. Rustling sound in the bushes draws your attention and you decide to investigate because that's what adventurers do. No matter how bad an idea it will probably turn out to be. The rustling turns out to be a goblin wearing a clown makeup and practicing their cartwheels and mostly failing. Eventually they give up on tumbling practice and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball in the air and catching it. Talk to it. Hello. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? I'm learning to juggle. I'm learning to juggle. I am too learning a juggle. It tosses its single ball up in the air and but distracted by the conversation, misses the cat. Okay, but why? Clown becoming, joining circus, far away for traveling, far to traveling, and then popping. Popping? No, never mind. Attack the goblin, teach you to juggle. Yeah. Sorry, only better to juggling with more than one ball. Sorry, only have one ball having. You know who else only had one? You know who else had, I'm going to you know what? Never mind. What? You teach the goblin a simple levitation trick that makes a one ball juggling routine a little bit more impressive, and they thank you by sharing their lunch. Ah, neat. Goblin sandwich. El vibrato. And more scraps. Neat. Lazy dude. Alright, that's what that was. Why so many things that requires forging? I can't do it. Open with crowbar. I find an abandoned crate with Fort Alded stencil on the side. Maybe the shippers decided which wasn't worth the effort considering. You pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to contents. Can't let taxpayer funded materials go to waste after all. Incendiary bullets and hardtack. Now let's get back on track, soldier. You see a streak of fire across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of an impact and find a meteor. Pick up the loose pieces. I don't want to lose my pickaxe again. Last time it took my pickaxe. Alright, now I have enough money to watch the side show. Okay, how much does it cost? 300 meat. Okay, I'm in. You won't be disappointed. And in the event you're disappointed, no refund. Okay. No refunds. This better be good. Sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at. Like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. Clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods at you and enter. Come on in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Okay, look around. The shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Have a look, close look. See several shells full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shells says clown eggs. In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller out front. Inspect the eggs more closely. Hey, stay back, no touching! Sorry. These shells are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things, real weird looking things. Lean a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals, pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms, the size of sweet potato. One on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparently parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Paisley white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature's a long, thin slash of mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly trashes in its jar, spitting to face you, stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back for it with a cry of shock. Ah! Oh, got you pretty good there, mister. What is that? I ain't an animal, with a bit of rubber and play and roll parts and such. Got an electromagnet, little shelves and woody bit. Takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face, you were button your boots. Oh boy. This looks like we want a beard mentors that make it look all crazy. As if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Look at you. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. Kind of amusing. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. God, this mirror somehow shows you what you'd look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like it winks at you. Oh. I guess I find myself hot. Good. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus feature. His entire head is in an enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Talk to him. Yeah, hi there, I'm Relax. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. So, the circus gig. His hands slowly curl into fist and knuckles turn white with tension. See, I understand, I mean, do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. You move a little to the side and lean over the roof to get a closer look at the guy. Basically just what it seems to be first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball. Fred, you do notice two things though. First, there's an odd lump on the, well, what do you call the base of the skull, if you had one. Sort of a crumpled, fleshy mass of the size of a fist with a squint and some imagination. It almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigo remains of a human head. Second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Okay, well, see you around. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Talk to him.
Hello there. Welcome to the sideshow. My name's Douglas.
Hi, I'm Relax.
Delighted to meet you.
Well.
You're perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me.
Yeah, you got me.
Don't worry, Lex. I am in a sideshow after all. It's an interview. Obvious and natural question.
Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist?
Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate.
He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides, and he has another face in the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately.
Ta-da!
He sits back down, and knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as he'd expect. What in the...
Surprising, yes?
A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up the now back of his head so the other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the face, Siamese twins?
Not exactly, huh? It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid.
Two minds in one body with two faces?
It could be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind. But, as you say, two faces.
You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back.
It took some getting used to, that much is certain.
Were you born like this?
I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind.
Okay, sorry.
No apology needed. Necessary.
Your knees must be a wreck.
Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you.
Are you in the sideshow? Are you in the sideshow with a regular suit and haircut? You could easily pass for normal.
I have a contract.
From the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat.
Well, it's quite a life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world. You meet such interesting people.
Talk to you later, Douglas. Thanks, friend. The lady here with her head sticking out of a large metal box. She nods politely. Talk to her. Hello there.
Hello there. Well, enjoying the carnival?
Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Can I ask a question?
Certainly. What's your name?
I'm Janet, and you?
I'm Relax. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Relax.
We're in the box.
That's a rather personal question, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
I'm only teasing there. Would you like to see inside?
Sure. Jan whistles the signal to the clown, and he moses over. He unlocks the door in the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and the pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. Large bellows near the top inflates and begins to slowly deflate.
What do you think?
It's some kind of trick, right?
No trick.
Dan chuckles and walks around the back of the box, opens the hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine.
The large tank on the left is my stomach.
Like to see what I had for lunch today.
Examine her workings. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but indeed educational. Anatomical learning. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop from ticking. Come to that. Just a +3 damage to perk. Nice. How does this happen? In kind of terrible accent?
I'm sorry, I can't talk about that.
Oh, sorry. That must have been a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown.
Yes.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Janet. So long.
Good luck, Relax.
Oh, jeez. Alright. That was a sideshow. Cool. So, what are my stats? Not even close to try to get to 30. We might have to do some grinding. So I can try and get enough experience. I don't know if I could eat enough foods. Like, I could probably Your food, your boost, potions, combat items. So I could eat one more item. Which of these gives a lot of mysticality? Okay, I have roasted cow tongue, which is 6. So that takes me to 20. Okay, 25 potentially. And then I could drink the military grit. No, the burial whiskey. 28. The root beer. I could get there if I use a lot of my food items. Maybe that's worth it. Sure, roasted cow tongue. Tongue is extremely gross, and this tongue came from a literal demonic cow. Sure, I want to eat it. No, change my mind. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that tastes your back, and believe me, nothing about this particular cow tongue is going to change your minds. Ah, sure, eat it. Yes. You eat the tongue, trying not to think about the fact that you're basically French kissing a cow as hard as possible. Speaking in tongues. Oh, feel a spike of pain in your mouth. Oh, okay. Every time you open your mouth, you can hear the tongue your age whispering from your inside you. Moo, it whispers, moo. Although you're feeling less pain than normally do, you're fortified with heart attack, making it hard to attack you. Sweet. So now I have 20. Okay. So now I can do burial whiskey. You drink the whiskey makes you feel like your own wake. You gain the effect that drunk. Then cheap tequila. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4. Just kidding, you actually started with 1 tequila. It did taste, kind of taste like floor though. Alright, so now we're at 28. So a root beer? Anything else? Nah, I don't have anything. Alright, root beer it is. Drink the root beer is perfectly acceptable beverage, and a few moments you spend burping afterwards gives you a chance to contemplate things. Alright, rooted. Alright, we have reached insane amounts of mysticality. That's the game, yep. Give it a shot. Give it all, give it your all. The clan starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. Rattle off their names as fast as you can pick them up. He seems genuinely impressed. That, sir, is remarkable as to be practically frightening. Looks like we have a winner. 1 circus show. Admits 1 Barnaby Bow's astonishing demonstration of precision and skill. Show was starting soon, so miss it. Thanks. I don't think to do today. We'll watch the circus show. Okay, talk to him. I have the ticket. When? Later. Yep. Okay, geez. But I have ticket. Admit 1. Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of precision and skill. Okay, so what did I mean by later then? Okay, I was hoping that was kind of gonna be... Do I have to progress the game? Is that later? Well, if we have a mysticality problem for the rest of the day, we should not be having any issues with solving it. Higher than 3, so I can still go up by 1 more, so I can go up to 9 here. Gee. I guess it's because there's so much gumption or whatever. No, it's grit. Yeah, grit. Okay, well, I was hoping to do this, but I guess I don't know when this happens, so I guess that's that for today. Again, not much progress, but I think we have more or less cleared the entire map. As far as we can, because we don't have safe cracking and we don't have forging, which I'm hoping that once we do this and unlock maybe this area, we can kind of get a little bit more out of it. Okay, sure, we'll go fight the damn thing. Robot, get out of here. Die. My mysticality is far greater than yours now. Yay, experience. Right. Yeah. Well, that'll be it today. Thanks to everybody who came by. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry that was so much later today, but stuff happened. I fell asleep around the time I would normally stream, so I had to delay it because of that, and then stuff was happening that I couldn't get out from doing, so that made it all have to move further and further back. Because I also needed to rest and eat dinner. So, yep. Late stream, but hey, it worked out fine. Yeah, thanks now. Have a good one. I'll be back on Thursday. As I said, I don't know why yesterday I said I wasn't going to be back until Thursday. Now I'm not going to be back until Thursday. It's Tuesday today. It's not Wednesday. But yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow, and I'll probably not be streaming on Saturday. So there might be a couple of times I just don't stream 2 days a week now. If I have both physiotherapy and the TTRPG test. Thank you, phone, for telling me that something happened. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday now. Okay, bye-bye.